Hello everyone and welcome back to my wife reacting to manga and anime characters. We are returning to the world of Bleach with a bit of a sequel video. How you doing today?
Me?
You.
Good.
That's good. A few months ago, about 3 or 4 months ago, you did a video reacting to the Espada from Bleach, where you talked about their designs, their vibes, and how many drinks it would take for you to take that character home with you. We're going to be looking at those characters again, the same 12 that we looked at before.
But what's the difference?
So glad you asked. The difference is that all of these characters can transform into a different form called their Resurrección. They take on different appearances, and I wanted to see if, first off, what you think of those designs compared to how they looked before. So I'll have you look at both what they were before and what they are after, as well as, most importantly, would it change your view of them in regards to taking them home with you? So you're about to see some familiar faces. Don't be alarmed if they look familiar.
Ah!
Character 1. This is Grimmjow, as you probably remember.
I remember.
I took note of how many drinks.
If you ask me right now, I'd say none.
You wouldn't take any drinks to
No.
drink? Wow, that's a big change from before. You weren't impressed by him really before.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
When I watched that back, I feel like I was harsh and like there was somewhere I was saying 10 shots as if I've ever done 10 shots in my life.
It's all hypotheticals, you know?
Right, but like, no. I wouldn't need to drink at all. I wouldn't.
All right, okay. Before you said 6 shots. That was pretty rude to this man.
I just like you. I just feel like I was wrong before.
So you're giving a public apology to Grimmjow.
Yeah.
Okay. He is number 6, so it was ironic that it would take 6 shots.
That is ironic.
Yep. Looks a little more appealing to you now than he did then.
It's not him, it's me. There was a change in my temperament.
Right. Okay. So this is him then. This is him after his transformation. What do you think of his new look?
All right. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm trying to think.
That's all we ask.
Probably 4 beers. You know what it is? I wouldn't have a problem with this look, but his feet turn me off.
The cat feet?
Yeah.
You're not a fan of Cats the musical?
It's like ruins the look for me. Like not in a I think the look's fine, I guess. Like as a character design, it's cool. But I mean, just like attractiveness, it ruins it for me.
Does the tail, how do you feel about the new tail?
I also don't like the tail because it looks like his hair turns into his tail.
That's just the picture.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he does have very long hair now.
No, I don't like the tail, and I wouldn't mind a tail, but that tail, it's too skinny the whole time.
What kind of tail would you be okay with?
A fatter one, fluffier one.
Nice.
Something with a little more pizzazz. That just looks like a rope. And it's like, if you're gonna have a tail, have a tail.
Have a tail.
Like,
you coward.
It's like long, but it's still like, you could like tuck it in and it wouldn't even matter.
Okay. So you think this was a downgrade?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, this is Xyloporo, who before we talked about how he's nerdy because he wears glasses.
Yeah, and I don't know what I did before, but I would go with like 1 drink, like 1 glass of wine.
I quote, "A glass of wine and I'm in."
Okay.
Consistency.
Right.
We
Consistent.
like it.
I'm consistent there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Stand by it.
So same. I must say, we didn't really talk about it before, but the hilt of his sword with the little balls always weirds me out.
Oh, see, I think it's funky. I think if you're gonna like dress it up a bit, like the hilt could be whatever you want. People are too boring with the hilt all the time, you know.
Fair enough. So we talked about how he's a bit of a mad scientist, and his Resurrección turns him into that.
I dig it.
What do you like about it?
I feel like he's more into his own. Like he's like flourishing as himself. So I think
it's a bit of a theme with these transformations.
Yeah, and I think I respect it a lot, and I think he would be like nervous to show me who he is, but then he would do it, and I'd be like, "Thank you," and I still love you. So I think
as his squishy, squirmy little tentacles come out, I still love you.
So like I'm still gonna go with the glass of wine because I think it would be like on the date, I would have the glass of wine, we'd be having a good time, and it would be like he would be like, okay, before we do this, I have to show you something. And he would show me that, and I would be like, it's okay.
He has to show you. I have to show you my goopy tendrils.
Be like, it's okay. I still love you. And I know I love you is big for a first date.
I was gonna say, wow, you jumped quick.
But you get you get my drift. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same idea. Like, I probably wouldn't say I love you, but...
Okay, so no change, really. Just
No change.
You're still into it. One glass of wine. All right. Yami, our boy Ron Perlman, as you called him.
Probably 4 beers, because, like, I don't know. Like, this isn't my type. 4 beers.
Before, you had 5 margaritas.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So his transformation, he turns into this.
Oh my... I'm
And
literally, Pat, scared.
I do need to tell you that he when he looks like this, he's about the size of like he's probably like 5 stories tall.
When I
He's
tell
huge.
you,
He's probably bigger than that, actually. It's
this
like a
picture
skyscraper.
actually really terrifies me.
What about it scares you?
Because I think I have that fear, phobia, whatever, where it's like big things, but specifically like appendages and like fingers. If I see really big fingers and appendages, like legs and shit, it like actually scares
So
me.
these
and
legs
it's
are like
unsettling.
freaking you out, huh?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And the fact that you just told me it's like the size of like a building too.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's a big dude.
I can't even look at him anymore.
Yeah. But do you remember when I was complaining about the number 0
Yeah.
to you? This is that guy.
He's 0.
He's supposedly the most powerful.
That's okay. Can you change it?
I'll change the picture, but how many drinks would this take?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't, by any means. We're changing the picture because you're that disturbed. Yami, you suck. Okay.
Thank God. Something nice.
Something pleasant to look at.
Something nice to look at.
Which, funny, last time I didn't even notice when I showed you this picture, when we were guessing numbers, his number is on his skulls.
Number 9.
Yeah. Neither of us noticed. I didn't remember. You didn't notice.
I think probably like a shot or 2. Because it's like, what a story. Like, look at him.
Okay. I quote... 30 shots, but part of me says 0 just for the experience. So consistent. You're kind of into
Like, I just
concept.
am intrigued. Like, what is going on? I want to find out.
Yep, okay. So I'll show you what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Here's his transformation.
Wouldn't have guessed. Wouldn't have guessed. You could have gave me 50 guesses. I wouldn't have guessed.
Right.
Wait.
Wait, are you looking more closely?
Wait. So is that just his legs that transforms into that?
His bottom half turns into a giant
And then the
tentacle.
top is just the same?
Yes. His bottom half becomes a weird eldritch monster.
Also scared.
Yeah. But it looks kind of friendly, right?
It's like the same color as like Gengar and Ghastly to me, which is nice.
It's pleasant.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it makes this guy worse? Like what?
Right. Good question.
How many shots would this take with this now? And in fact,
I'm torn. I can go in either direction.
Okay.
I think I'd have to talk to him first.
Which one?
All of them?
All of them. Everyone involved.
Everyone. So yeah. But honestly, yeah, probably have to get blackout drunk.
Blackout
probably.
drunk. Okay.
Yeah, like if I'm being honest.
Sure. Not 0 for the experience.
Yeah. No.
Next.
That's right.
Do you remember this man?
Yes. Just probably 1 margarita. I'm gonna give it please. I mean 1 margarita.
You had 1 margarita.
Yeah.
And I remember you thought he was
That's
very
crazy. Okay, so
very
maybe
serious.
I was in the right mind when I thought of these.
Yeah, you're not really changing.
That's true.
Grimjow's the only one.
Grimjow, I feel like I was like it was like the first one, so I was like went for it. Why? Why can't people just have legs? Like just 2 legs that are normal. Do something else.
I referred to him as like a pincushion or like a pumpkin. Like
yeah, like what am I supposed to do with that? Now I have to talk to like 10 people.
I mean, they don't talk, thankfully.
Okay, well.
They just look at you.
All right.
And all those other eyes look at you.
Okay, well then I guess it depends on my mood.
Okay.
Because then it still would be the same, or it would be like, I don't want him to be perceived at all.
Okay.
And it would take like 20 margaritas.
Do you think this is a good look? Do you think he looks cool?
No, I think he looks so lame.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you for that, Val. I hate this transformation.
that's not even cool.
Do you want to know the silliest part?
Hold on.
Before he transforms, he talks about how he's like the fastest.
Mhm.
And then he turns into something that doesn't have legs.
Yeah,
and he
how does
doesn't move anymore.
I was gonna say, how does he move? He has
doesn't.
to just stand there.
Yeah, his powers are now whatever he looks at, he can mess with whatever he sees. So he's like really powerful in the
he's
concept.
got a lot of eyes.
Yeah. Moving on. Wait, did you say how many drinks?
Yes, it's probably like depends on the day. It's either one margarita if I want to be looked at, or it's 20.
Gotcha. Okay. And next, this was Stark.
Right. I would say sober if it weren't for the socks and sandals combo. Okay.
Wow.
So because of that, I'm gonna go with 2 beers. Modest.
Before you said 2 glasses of wine.
Mm-hmm. Which I should say 2 glasses of wine because I really don't drink beer.
Sure.
But I'm going with that because I feel like beers don't really make you as drunk.
Sure.
And wine does make me drunk, but I really don't drink beer. But I'll stick with the.
You did say he had the face of a Disney prince before.
He does.
Mm-hmm. His transformation.
Oh, he's sick. Okay.
Right? He's cool, right?
Yeah, he's cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, okay, I'm gonna start to drink the wine, but then we're going. We're cool. Like, I'm not even gonna finish it.
Right. I mean, this is just a cool look.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
Yeah, he becomes like a sharpshooter.
He looks like a spy kid.
A spy kid.
I think it's the eyes. He looks like he's wearing 3D glasses that you'd get at the movies from Spy Kids.
He's got that eye patch. Really
I mean, the
cool
guns are sick, yeah.
The guns, yeah, they shoot like blasts of energy.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
And he also unleashes wolves made of his own soul.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. Very cool. This is...
Yeah, I
Arabelle.
remember I found her unsettling because I can't even see her face.
You also
The
said...
boobs are nice.
You said she looks uptight and she needs to let it loose.
Yes.
And you said 10 shots.
Yeah.
I also believe you referred to her as an Oompa Loompa, if I remember.
Yeah. I think I would drop it to like a shot and a couple margaritas.
Okay.
Is what I would say now.
So, before I show you this transformation, I will once again just say, you told her she's too uptight and she needs to let it loose.
Hey, look at you. You know what? Now it's sober.
Okay.
She let it loose.
She let it loose.
She really did.
Yep. She let it all loose.
Okay, good. It's like an alter ego. It's like it's just like some days she wants to be like covered up and some days she doesn't.
Yep.
I respect it.
Yep. That's
But yeah, I like her better now, actually.
Yeah. It's
Not
a
even
cool
just
look.
on an attractive level. I just feel like she looks cooler now.
Yeah. She has
Like,
a
that's a
lot
cool
of,
skirt.
she's very much like a shark kind of vibe. She has like water powers.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. Your boy, your emo boy.
Eli Goldsworthy.
Nnoitora.
Sober.
Sober, which before you said 3 shots.
Sober.
Sober. Okay.
The wings. The wings. Probably just 1 shot to get over the wings, and then I'm cool. But it's like gonna take 10 years to unzip her that dress.
So Nnoitora is interesting because he actually has multiple transformations, unlike anyone else on the list. So he turns into this.
Oh, I think I like that better.
This one better?
Yeah.
I think
it's giving Howl's Moving Castle.
Mm-hmm. It's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
I feel like. And demonic looking.
What did I want to just say? From Morbius.
People are strange.
When they're strange. Anyway.
Yeah, what would it take when he looks like
Oh,
this?
it's still nothing.
Does the tail on him bother you?
No, cause it works. It makes sense with the. Okay, wait. Okay, does he have like 3 tails?
Yeah, he's got like those big floofs.
Like the butt fluff?
then he's got that,
Okay.
that little tail.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like working on him.
Right.
So I'm cool with it.
I always thought he just looks, I don't know, just very cool looking.
Yeah.
It's a cool design.
Oh yeah, the creepy eyes.
The creepy eyes.
And show me your hands.
I feel like that's exactly what you said.
Because it's true.
It was. We were like, show us your hands.
Show us your hands. Okay, probably like just 2 margaritas, maybe.
Before-
Even more.
Before you said a couple of vodka sodas for him.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I always think it's a girl.
Yeah, this is Loopy, remember?
I'm sorry, Loopy. Yeah, it's a weird name. Like, I feel like that's a cat name.
Mm-hmm.
And the eyes are creeping me out.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what he turns into.
Pretty lame, right?
At least I can see 2 little fingies.
We're getting there.
And the eyes
you're like,
are
show
better.
us your hands. He's like, I'll show you all my hands.
Show you 2. No, the eyes are better. This helps me for a little bit. So maybe like 1 or 2 drinks.
Yeah, what do you think of the Dr. Octopus of it all?
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This
sober.
was Nell, yeah.
Absolutely sober.
You were like stone cold sober.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So that hasn't changed.
Oh, interesting. It is a bit of a downgrade for me.
Is it the hooves?
It's probably the hooves. It's probably the hooves.
The centaur-ness?
The centaur, yeah. I think she looks cool.
Sure.
But if we're talking about, like, you know, what we're talking about, then it's a downgrade.
Sure, yeah. But it's a cool look.
It's
overall.
a cool look.
Yeah.
A couple glasses of wine.
Yeah, Nell's pretty cool. It is really cool looking, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Your boy, Nnoitora, who
That's
people
right.
thought you were insane.
Well, probably, like, just, like, a drink.
Yeah, before you said straight up sober. That it would take nothing.
Just nothing.
And you were like, he's a showman. Look at his shoes.
Yeah, he seems fun. Like, I like a good personality.
Yeah.
Now he just seems mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like, why are you being mean? But I didn't realize he had those abs.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't change for me.
Really? Not even the extra? Would the extra arms a plus or a minus?
I think it would be a plus, right?
Sure. What about those horns?
I welcome it.
Okay. All right. So you're still a Nnoitora gal. You're still all about that Nnoitora. All right. Lastly,
Oh, yeah.
this is my boy. This is King Barrigan.
He's just a little old for me.
Sure. And before you said...
Well, let me tell you first.
Sure.
I don't want to be influenced.
Mhm.
Probably like 5 beers.
Before you said 2 shots.
Okay, interesting. I feel like I've changed for the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
His transformation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, an upgrade.
He looks really cool, right?
Yeah.
And even an upgrade the other way?
I would say so because it's like, you're funny now. Like, now you're funny.
Funny?
Yeah.
You think he's funny?
Yeah.
Is it because of Brooke?
Maybe.
Does he associate skeletons with like, yo?
Yeah, I guess I think skeletons are funny.
Yeah. And Kenneth.
Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy. Yeah, so Barrigan, this transformation obviously takes on like a death aesthetic.
Would imagine.
Where he can breathe and age
Is
you.
he a king?
He is the king of hollows, but
It's giving king through the
Eisen
crayons.
usurped the crayons.
Crown in the purple.
Eisen usurped him, so he's like
Typical.
Yeah, but yeah, he can like age you just by like touching you or by breathing on you.
Oh, so I wouldn't want to. But it's a choice.
He can choose to do it, I assume.
So I would want to be on his good side.
Right. Yeah, for sure. That's a scary power to just be able to age someone rapidly. Yeah, so that's the end of the transformation.
That's the gambit!
Most of them, I feel like you kind of kept on a similar.
I was surprised because I felt like I was harsh the first time, so I kind of was like gonna try to redeem myself this time, but
Yeah, and some of their transformations didn't bother you really. Like
no, I'm just very accepting.
You're very accepting and welcoming, and there were just like a couple of them where you were kind of like, what the heck? Overall, pretty consistent, I gotta say. I respect it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Any final thoughts on these? Because I think this is the last time we're going to be looking at these people.
Womp womp.
You're never going to see these characters ever again.
Womp womp. That's okay. I can, if I really want to, I can look at them again.
That's true. That's sure. I'm sure
If
you.
I feel strongly.
You're like,
about
oh, I
it.
gotta look up that Nnoitora.
Yeah, I'll be right there. The internet.
All right. Well, that'll do it. Yeah, let us know your favorite transformations, just which of them you thought she might change her mind about.
Just make sure everybody's getting some sleep.
Yeah, make sure everyone's getting some sleep. We'll see you all soon.
Good night.
Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.
People are strange.